Operations in the east continue, and our new priority is to bring more forces to Canada, which Japanese forces have effectively occupied after a major landing this past month. Troop ships and warships loaded with troops are on the way to relieve the undermanned and outgunned garrison. HMS Indomitable has been recalled for repairs, therefore she is out of the theater for 21 days. As a result, HMS Hermes will now carry the brunt of defensive efforts in the Indian Ocean. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as we continue to defend the East. Canada here has succumbed to Japanese control. We only have 188 men here. That being said, we have numerous task forces on the way carrying troops. Task Force 13 is moving back to get more engineering and fuel. Task Force 12 is moving up with troops. And Force C ran down to grab troops and is now racing back up. She will get there far before these merchant ships do. We also have this one, Iron Knight, moving her way up and around. In other news, over here near Akyab, we have a small convoy moving in towards us. Vampire is going to have to do her duty and engage. We'll see if she will be able to engage by herself. We do have some Blenheims en route. We're holding our back until maybe those Blenheims can be overhead. And I think we are going to get the engagement. I don't like the look of that. A float plane's in the area. Who knows where that float plane came from? So Hermes, you are going to race, and race being a very generous adjective here. It's going to race over, because there's a bigger convoy than this. I'm expecting this to be some really small ships. Looks like that float plane turned back around. Vampire? Turn in. Move to engage. Ignore. I'm gonna have the Blenheims just hang out. Just hang out here. They have 105 kilometers on range. There we go. We have our engagement begin. Blenheims are out there. Good start. Let's see what we're dealing with. Bunch of landmass. Not seeing anything. Continue to scan to port. Nada. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Blenheims picking anything out here? Not a whole lot. We'll scout the area, see if there are any ships. Could be a submarine, I suppose. Our Blenheims have encountered the enemy. Let's take a look at them, and they are indeed pretty small. Look at these little things. Okay, these are hardly even worth my time. It's a couple, they're carrying, I guess this one does have a depth charge rack. I bet they may be carrying troops. I'm not sure. But they are not a big threat. Vampire is still pretty far away from them. She is 30 some odd kilometers away. Let's just have our Blenheims drop bombs. Let's go ahead and level bomb. Target number 3. Drop your bombs and we're going to get out of here. We'll let these things do whatever they want. At most, they're going to drop off 40 men. They may be carrying supply, who knows. I'm more concerned about where that scout plane came from and getting HMS Hermes up here in time to counter that incoming threat. Also, I have a feeling that if Vampire goes up against these 3 little pieces of junk, that somehow these little pieces of junk are going to win. Okay, bombs are away. Just based on how they shot one down? Oh my gosh. Incredible. 2 bombs just landed alongside it. 1 Blenheim was shot down by this thing. Yeah, I knew the Japanese gunners on these things are going to be locked in. They are going to obliterate Vampire, knowing my luck. So we are just going to move away, let them do their thing. I do want to get Vampire some reinforcements up here. Let's leave the combat area. Here we go, no damage. We did lose an aircraft. That's fine. That is fine. Hermes, move up. And yeah, what's the range here currently? So we need to get Hermes within 700 kilometers, I'd say. Let's move her up like that. There we go. Okay. And Vampire, I kind of want her to engage, but we'll see what happens. If we're able to re-engage and we're much closer, we'll see. I'll let you know what the Japanese drop off here at Akab. Okay, well, they've intercepted. Let's begin. See how close we are. Anything out there? They're probably all really far outside of visual range, would be my guess. Yeah, I can't see them. We're just gonna leave the combat area. Let them do their thing. Looks like these Japanese ships have gotten through. They barely landed anything. Let's get real close here. It is going to be in the middle of the night, which may help us. Let's engage them. Okay, begin. Start. Oh yeah, it's dark. It is dark. I wish we had radar. Let's do a scan. Looks like it's overcast. These seas are really choppy. Should have checked what the sea state was here. Oh, sea state 6. Not great. Aha. I see him. Something. 090. Guns. Star shells. Manual fire. Off in that direction. Let them have it. See if we can pick them up. This is going to be a little game of cat and mouse here. We're gonna launch those star shells pretty far out. Guns are training. Star shells are going out. Those are not ours. We have been detected by the Japanese ships. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, go for 12 kilometers out. Fire. Okay. More to the left. One more round. One more salvo. Okay, hold fire. Yep, there they are out there. They are engaging us. Somehow, my crew cannot see them. Increase speed. Come left. We may have to disengage here. Those Japanese night fighting capabilities I've heard about. Okay, star shells should be illuminating the area. Probably a little too far. Manual fire. 7 kilometers out. And there they are. I can see the flag post on that one. That one, that's much closer. They are about 7 kilometers away. Hold fire, hold fire. Zero 60. Fire off in that direction, please. Continue to close. I only see the one, though. We may have to disengage here. If they're going to continue to fire at us and we can't pick them up, then this is not going to be a good engagement. Okay, ceasefire. I mean, they're already getting really close shots on us. We've been hit. We have been hit. Damage report. Okay, minor damage. A fire is broken out. Of course, we've been hit before we can even see these guys. Oh, yeah, I see it shooting. It's right there. It is right there. Still not on the map. We cannot have our gun directors look at her. Okay, we're going to turn around. Not worth it. Honestly, not worth it at all. Break contact. Lay smoke. Let's get out of here. We're clear to leave the combat area. We didn't even pick anything up, so minor damage from that engagement. Vampire, just sail away from them. Sail away. We need more ships up here, that's for sure, to defend Akab. It looks like the Japanese are going to make a pretty solid push towards that area. Oh, looky here. 019 has encountered something. 4 ships, maybe 1 fast battle cruiser, 3 light cruisers. Let's begin. Let's take a look here. Start. We are submerged. Seas are calm. Ooh, this is good positioning, I'd say. Okay, 019. Up scope. 019 seems to be patrolling in a pretty good area. Let's take a look. Okay, light cruiser, destroyer, light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Target that. Target number 4. Again, working on a pretty good solution here. Swing our bow tubes around. It looks like it could be a Miyoko. Let's take a look at the recognition manual. Go to Japanese, 4 ships, and flip through here. Continue to turn steadily. If we bag a heavy cruiser, that would be phenomenal. Okay, mast there. I can't make out the rear guns at this point. Miyoko class. This was my first thought. Recognize her as such. Gun, elevated gun. It looks like there's a 3rd gun back there. I'm thinking it may be Aoba due to this little step right here, the superstructure. Hard to tell at this point. It also has like this tri-mast. I guess they all kind of have that. 019 is going to continue her turn, get lined up nicely. What's our range to target? 6 kilometers, nice and far away, which is indeed nice. Depth under keel looks pretty darn deep. Should be able to run efficiently. 019 is continuing her swing, already in just a fantastic position. Part of me wants to take a shot at one of these light cruisers because I know we would be able to sink them, but we're going to avoid doing that. Let's just hit the heavy. Looks like she has a catapult there. I think it is Aoba. Okay, recognize it. Yeah, maybe there isn't a 3rd gun there, or maybe there is. Who the heck knows? Still can't really tell at this particular distance, at this particular angle. Continuing to turn, let's check our bow torpedo tubes here. We are going to shoot all 4 tubes with a 1 degree spread. I think that will do it. We want to make sure we are at pretty much a 90 degree angle. Solution is not good, 5%, but if we're firing at a near 90 degree angle, should be good, should be golden. Okay. Turning. Looking good. Is she lagging behind or maybe not? Rudder amidships. I'm trying to see. Are those 2 guns back there? Could be Tone. Flip through. No rear guns. Tone. Heavy cruiser. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's her. That's her. Indeed. It's so dark, and at this angle it was hard to tell. Solution is climbing. Kinda. 17%, 16%. Okay, I'll kinda take it. Let's take a look at our angle. Let's reduce 019's speed down to 2 knots. Rig for silent running. 18% solution, 19, and slowly climbing. We have a little bit of time before we are able to fire. Going to wait for that gyro angle to reach 0 degrees. So I think this Tone class is lagging behind. If we also go to the report, She has some minor damage. This is the one we hit previously, and she has returned. Let's take a look. So looking good here. Just continuing to wait for her to cross our path. We are going to be pretty darn close to the target. It's going to make evasion kind of scary. As a result, let's reverse. Start backing up. Back up away from this task force. The first warship has crossed our bow. Second one's about to. The good part about this is this last one here. We take our shots and then turn and head north. We'll be pretty far from most of the warships. Should be able to evade rather effectively. Solutions looking real good. 25%. All four fish this time, please. All 4 fish. Okay, 3 degrees left. Time to fire. Get ready. 0. 019. Shoot. Do not manual fire. Fire. A little late there, but you know, anything for the shot here. Okay, time to increase speed. 4 knots. Down scope. Drop down to 70 meters. Turn north. Time to get the heck out of here. Those torpedoes are running hot straight normal towards the target. Let's increase speed 5 knots even. And hopefully we get some good hits. 4 hits. I mean, that's got to be devastating. She was hit by 2 torpedoes previously, I do believe, thanks to 019. And this task force must have conducted a rather conservative patrol. It seems like they're already heading back. I will say I have my doubts about this torpedo spread. It looks like, well, I don't know. Who can say? There's the torpedoes in the water. I can make them out pretty clearly. Hopefully, these torpedoes aren't going to just go in front of the Tone class. Okay, 019, time to step on it. 7 knots, let's really start moving. Avoid detection by this one, this is what I'm worried about. And you know what? Right full rudder, turn really hard here. Okay, the torpedoes actually do look good. I'm hoping we get all 4 to go off on the target. Despite our low solution, we fired at an angle which made missing pretty difficult. Come on. Come on, give me something. There we go. Impact. 2, 3, 4, right in the stern. That absolutely messed her up. And she does not look to be in good shape. Fire has broken out from really the bridge all the way aft. She is listing heavily. Okay, 019. Continue to get the heck out of here. She is continuing to explode. Lots of secondaries. Love to see it. 019. Turn north. 8 knots, please. Actually, good 7 knots. You don't want to be cavitating. And just lay low. Continue to run away. No sonar just yet. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they are not going to be pleased about this development. There we go, folks. We got her. That heavy cruiser is going down to the bottom. Now we just need to evade this incoming destroyer. We're going to try our best to do that now. We have a warship closing in quite quickly. Let's increase speed, 9 knots. I do want to quickly check. Let's check. 019, test depth 100 meters. We are currently at 70. Okay. She's gonna roll here any second now. Drop down to 100. 100 meters. Book it. Book it, book it, book it. Trying to move past those depth charges that are incoming. And I'll see, those K launchers are always fearsome. Run away. There we go. Depth charges in the water. They are exploding all around us. That group looks pretty distant. should be clear of that. This group looks concerningly close, though. Left full rudder. Right full rudder. Come on, run away. Damage report. Okay, fire has broken out, but we can get that under control. We can get that under control. No flooding. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, make sure we are not dropping down. Nope, we are at 100 meters. Nice and steady. Let's continue to run away and get the heck out of here. We should be able to disengage in a couple of seconds here. Let's get that fire under control first, though. The fire is now under control. We are clear to leave the combat area. Let's leave combat. Confirm. There we go. One ship sunk. 11,000 tons sent down to the bottom. We have some minor damage, but thankfully no flooding aboard 019. There we go. I'm going to have her continue to patrol in this area. It seems like we've picked up a major traffic lane for the Japanese here. 019 has encountered more ships. Where are they? Let's begin. Let's take a look at them. Start. Weather conditions are good. Is this the same task force? I think it might be. Let's take a look through our scope. Up scope. What's the torpedo situation? We got 2 torpedoes ready and our stern tubes. I think this may be the exact same formation. Target this one, number 1. Let's swing around. Get our stern tubes bearing on the target. Weather conditions are nice. Reduce our speed down to 5 knots, so we're going to continue to turn around, launch our aft fish at that leading target, and hopefully run away. Looking at identifying the target here, it's a triple stacker. Kuma. Could be, no, definitely not a Kuma, actually. Tenryu. Bow gun, 1 facing aft, triple stacker. Yeah, why not? Recognize her as such. Solutions 40 some odd percent. That's pretty darn good. May have our torpedoes swing around. Let's increase our speed. Get ready to fire these aft 2 torpedoes off. Aft torpedoes. Okay. Should be an arc here. Fire 2. 1 degree spread. I'm surprised they're sailing right back through this area. I don't know what the heck they are doing. I suppose this could be a different task force. It just looks incredibly similar with the composition, minus the heavy cruiser, of course, as 019 has destroyed that. That is the largest ship 019 has torpedoed thus far in this series. And I think we'll be able to turn it around in time. 50% solution, that's really good. I may reduce our spread just to 1 degree then. We are in a good position to fire off our torpedoes. We are going to get ready to fire now. Wait for that to reach 0 degrees. Solution is at 57%. Pretty darn good, if you ask me. 2, 1, 0, shoot. 1 away, 2 away. Okay. Beautiful. 2 torpedoes away. Let's increase our speed 8 knots. Track the target here. We'll follow this through the scope and then quickly submerge once the torpedo has managed to hit. How far away are we at this point? Oof, pretty far. 2.6 kilometers. 3 kilometers away from the nearest real threat. Let's keep turning just a little bit. Torpedoes are looking pretty darn good, and they should impact any moment now. We are 3 kilometers away from the target. And that looks like a pretty solid spread if both torpedoes manage to go off, going to affect different parts of the ship. Come on. 019, continue your roll. I'm kind of worried. Oh, it looks like that leading torpedo is going to strike her in the bow. Dud, okay. There we go. 1 hit just underneath the 3rd funnel. Of course 1 was a dud. Why wouldn't it be? Alright. We should be clear to disengage. It looks like all the escorts are turning to the south, which is great. Downscope, and drop down to 100 meters. Down we go. Let's prepare to disengage from the combat area. I don't think we're going to be able to sink her with just one torpedo hit, but hey, another Japanese ship damaged. I'll take it. O-19 is clear to leave the combat area, and we are going to do that now. There we go. Heavy damage, heavy flooding on that cruiser. Good stuff. We are going to, keep on patrolling there and keep whittling that task force down. All right, folks. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.